Today's selection for our Advent hymn comes from Scotland. And this particular hymn was written by Reverend John Browley. And Reverend Browley was born in 1857 and was educated at both the Glasgow University and at the Free Church College located in that same city. He became a minister in about 1885 in the Presbyterian Church. And his focus continued throughout his ministry to include the education system. He served on both the school board in the area in which he ministered, and he was also a governor at the local high school. Now, along with the few hymns that we have that he wrote that have still continued to be used through till today, he's better known for the fact that he translated over 320 hymns from both Latin and from Greek. So he was an incredibly talented man, had a real gift for languages to be able to do that. Now, his translations are considered to be very thoughtful, very consistent with the original intent of the writers, and beautifully poetic. Now, as we read the words of this particular hymn, let's concentrate on some of the different types of imagery. We've talked several times during this Advent season about the imagery of royalty, the regal imagery, the Jesus as king, which again appears in this particular hymn. But as we are listening to the words, let's focus a little bit on some of the other images that are dominant in this particular hymn. And so, as we get ready to hear the words to the King shall come, we'll take a deep breath, settle ourselves in a little bit. Coming up near the end of the season, we're making it. Let's hear the King shall come. The King shall come when morning dawns and light triumphant breaks, when beauty gilds the eastern hills and life to joy awaits. Not, as of old, a little child to bear and fight and die, but crowned with glory, like the sun that lights the morning sky. The King shall come when morning dawns and earth's dark night is past. Oh, haste the rising of that morn, the day that e'er shall last, and let the endless bliss begin. By weary saints foretold, when right shall triumph over wrong and truth shall be extolled. The King shall come when morning dawns and light and beauty brings. Hail, Christ the Lord, thy people pray. Come quickly, King of Kings. Now, there certainly are a lot of hymns in general written for the Advent season, written about the themes that we talk about the most during this season. Why do you think that the Advent themes appeal so much to the lyricists? My second question for you is, what feelings does the description of the morning dawn inspire in you? And last but not least, if this Advent season has felt a little bit like a long, dark night, how do you think the dawning that will happen on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day will feel for you this year? So, once again, thank you for joining me and taking this opportunity to pray our way through some of our Advent hymns. I'll be back again tomorrow, but until then, take care of yourself and may God continue to bless.